Hi guys, this is going to be my March wrap up and my April to be read. I think I did pretty well this month. I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. I'm halfway through one and there's only one I didn't want to read, so I'm going to put it on my shelf and try it another time. I'll show you the one I couldn't read, and it was Cat Out of Hell by Lynn Truss. It just didn't catch my attention, so I thought I would leave it till another time. So that's that one. And then the first book I read was How I Live Now, and that's by Meg Rosoff. It's the second book of hers that I have read. The first one was Picture Me Gone. It was okay, and I thought, well, I'll give this one a go because this one sounded good. And again, it was just okay. I think I give it 3 stars, and that was me being generous. I'm just not too keen on the way she writes. I know she's writing it as if she's the person, but I just don't like that way of writing with this author. So this will be the last book I buy of Meg Rosoff, which I'm quite gutted about because I know some of the others that I've read the synopsis about have sounded really good, but the 2 that I've read have really put me off reading anything else about her. So that's that one. Then I met How They Met by David Leviathan. I think I give this 4 stars-ish. I'm not sure, I can't remember, my goodness. Anyway, this is just basically a group of short stories about different relationships. There's gay relationships, lesbian relationships, straight relationships, older relationships, all mixed up, and it was really, really good. I enjoyed some stories more than others, but overall it was a good read, and it was a nice quick read as well because there was like loads of different stories, so I could just pick it up, read a story, put it back down, and then pick it up again later on. But that's that one. Next I read The Duff by Cody Keplinger. So it's the designated ugly fat friend. I give this 5 stars. It was really interesting, and I just loved the characters in here. It was just so good to read, and I just enjoyed the storyline, and I enjoyed it to an extent that it was a quick read as well. Like, if I don't enjoy a book, it usually takes quite a while to read, but I read this I think in a day, so that's that one. The next one I read was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Again, 5 stars. I really enjoyed this story, and what I loved most about this book was all throughout the story you had I'll just show you. Like there, it's like the Simon Snow. So I think that's it, isn't it? Snow. I'm pretty sure that's what it is anyway. Well, it got like bits from the actual author of this story within a story, and she does like the fangirling, and she writes on the internet her it's fanfics where she writes the story, so it's as if she's continuing on. Well, this is by her, and she calls herself Magicath, and I think it's really interesting that you're reading her story and then you're reading clip bits of the author that she's fangirling over and clip bits of her fangirling on the internet. And I thought it was really interesting, and I love the characters in there as well. All of them are really nice. Even Ren, who abandons her at some point, but I like the little pictures in there as well, so that's a good book. The next one I read was Eleanor and Park. I give this 5 stars out of 5, and again it's by Rainbow Rowell. I just loved the characters in this book, especially Eleanor, because she's not your typical blonde, skinny girl. She's got red hair, she's curvy, she doesn't dress like normal people, she just dresses well, in a mixed match of clothes, and he's like an Asian character. I think his father was, or his mother was Asian and his father was American, or something like that. But I love the characters in this book. The storyline is so cute, and it's got a really nice little ending as well. So this was 5 stars for me. I definitely am a fan of Rainbow Rowell now after reading those 2 books. The next 2 are the starting of the series, and I'm on the 3rd book, but they are Divergent and Insurgent. by Veronica Roth. 5 out of 5 stars for these 2 books. Loved the characters, loved the storyline. Tris, in the first book she wasn't my favourite character, Tobias was, or 4 was. In the second book she started to become my favourite character, and in the third book they were both equally my favourite characters of this. I just like that there's a bit of everything, there's a bit of romance, a bit of action. It's just nice, a good read, and I just devoured these. I picked these up, I can't remember which one of those I was reading, but I picked this, oh, I'll tell you which one I was reading. I was reading this one, The State We're In, by Adele Parks. I think I wanted to read a different book, which is in my thing, but I didn't want to read that, so I swapped it for this book. I picked up Divergent just to see what the first page would be like, and I forgot about this book, and I've been reading these, so I really, really enjoyed this. So the book I am reading at the moment, which will carry on into next month to be read, is Allegiant, with my little minion bookmark. I am 170 pages in and I am still loving the book. I know there's mixed reviews on Goodreads about this. People saying that they haven't read it because of the synopsis and they haven't enjoyed it or anything like that. But I am still enjoying it, and what I like most about this book is that it's in the point of view of Tobias and Tris, so you get to read a bit more about each character instead of just Tris throughout the book, which I think is quite interesting, so it's that one. So moving on to my April to be reads, I am setting myself a big challenge, but I thought if I can just get through these and start on the series that I want to start on, I can just like push it to next month anyway. So what I want to finish is Allegiant, and then I want to read Dash and Lily's Book of Days by Rachel Kahn and David Leviathan. Then I would like to read Happy Slap by a Jellyfish by Carl Pilkington. Then I would like to read this series, which is in my birthday haul, and it's The Witch of Turlingham Academy by Ellie Boswell. And then Undercover Magic and Secrets and Sorcery. And then I would like to read Cheating Death by Jen Noonan. That one. And then I would like to read Breakable by Amy Salter, L. Salter. I think I'll probably read this one next after Allegiant. And then I want to read Panic by Lauren Oliver. And if I do complete those number of books, I do want to start on the Soul Screamers series, which is those. So I will start with My Soul to Keep. I don't know, I had a week off this week and I go back tomorrow, so I don't know how much I will get to read, but I'm hoping I will read a majority of this, and then if I still want to read them as much as I do now, I will push them on to next month's TBR, well, May's TBR. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've read any of them and what you think. Bye!